So here we are again for another What I Eat in a Day installment of the Eating in a Day series.
For the animals.
So I get a lot of comments from people saying, "Oh, that's so extreme, you're so extreme." One extreme to the next. When's this guy gonna learn? Let me tell you something. What is extreme about just taking a break and eating nothing but fruit for a few days? Why is that extreme? What's extreme about making big salads with nut-based dressings? How is that extreme? And what's extreme about making some rice and beans? And what is extreme about changing the way you eat with the seasons? How is that extreme? I want to know that. That's what we should be doing. It's springtime, and in the spring you want to cleanse out a bit. You want to detoxify the body. Spring is for renewal. Renew your life. Make some green juices. Eat some more fruits. My body was just saying enough with the high fat now. That was fun for the winter, but it's spring now. Time to cleanse out all those nuts in my colon. So I'm going to show you what I eat today in a day. Let's look at it. The glorious vegetable juice. So vegetable-like in its properties. We got some parsley, little beet greens there, some celery if you got it. How about a little lemon? How about that lemon? 2 lemons. A beet. A beet? Are you serious? That's it. That's the juice. Salty, sour, even a little sweet. So I'm gonna juice that and drink it. It is 12 p.m. I'm coming from a 1 day. God damn it. I'm coming from a 1 meal a day program here, where I just eat 1 giant meal a day, and it's not working on the high carb. So that is switching up a notch. I'm keeping the intermittent fasting going, but I'm lengthening my eating window to an eating balcony. Full French doors. So I'm still eating in as small as a time allotment as my stomach will allow. And I'm gonna juice this up, and then I'll weigh everything, so stick around till the end, where I weigh everything and we find out how much protein for the gains. Here we have the lunch of a thundercat. Redness of the tomato, which is good for your fallopian tubes. And in this little concocted bowl, we have cabbage with yellow split peas and flax seeds. So colorful. If yellow's a color, shut up. So I'm gonna eat that. I just worked out. It was okay. I matched my personal best in pull-ups, but I couldn't beat it. And here we are. I mean, I'm still too strong for my own shirt. It's too tight. Can't even, oh my God. We'll see. I mean, I don't feel like just doing more pull-ups is gonna make me stronger. I need to add weight, but I don't want to add weight. I don't want to cheat by adding weights, but I feel like I might have to, because the transition, do you give a shit about any of this? But long story short, when you bench press, you can just add another 10 pounds and then, oh, I can do that. Look, I'm 10 pounds stronger. But calisthenics, it's much harder to measure. And you can elevate push-ups like this, and then you start lifting your legs up and it gets harder, but it's hard to measure it. And the difference between 2-handed push-ups and 1-handed push-ups would be like benching 200 to 400 overnight. It's too much of a difference. So it is tough. I can't do the 1-armed pull-ups. And I try to do the slidey ones where you go from doing that. I don't even enjoy it. So I might get a weighted vest, revisit that one that doesn't cause cancer. Jesus. So that's it. I'm gonna eat this lunch and I'll see you for dinner. I started drinking the green juice at 12:15 p.m. So now I'm gonna start eating my lunch at 1:45. The potato, glorious in its nature, from Ireland. Only Irish people are allowed to eat them, so if you're eating one right now and you're not Irish, I swear to God I'm gonna... So I'm not sure if I will be able to eat all those. I will try. And I'll just sprinkle a little Himalayan salt on there, just to have a little fun. Gotta have a little fun in life. If you ain't having fun, you ain't living. But salt is toxic, vegetable police. Oh my God, don't you know that? Tell me the difference between the sodium and chloride in Himalayan salt and the sodium and chloride in celery. And I'll wait here. You tell me the difference between that chemical structure. I'll wait here. You couldn't find anything, you fucking piece. The only obvious difference is the celery has a bunch of other minerals and cofactors and all this stuff, but last time I checked, I don't monomeal salt. I add it to the cofacty foods. So they got the cofacties. So relax. I can't guarantee it, but in my opinion, salt is fine. The real one's Himalayan or Celtic sea salt. And I just ordered some of that black salt, the Nemek Kalal Melek. I forgot the name, I'm sorry. But the sulfury one, so we'll see what that tastes like. I'll do a review. And I also ordered some fermentation lids, so I'll start making some sauerkraut. Make a little video on that soon. How excited are you for those videos? You're not gonna watch them in advance. You've already decided not to watch them. But the thumbnail will be so shiny. How are you gonna resist clicking on it? I couldn't. Okay, I'm gonna eat these potatoes. It's 3 o'clock. Did you see it? What, you can't see that? Your eyesight is so bad. Oh my God, you can't even see it. So I'm debating waiting a little while because I just finished that bean and cabbage. That was so good. Oh my God, make that. Cabbage, flax seeds, yellow split peas. 3 ingredients. You don't need to be an ingredient hoarder. So I might wait a bit before I eat these, and then I'm gonna go to my girlfriend's house. So tomorrow I will come back and film the chronometer update. So I'll see you in a minute. But for me, it will be like 20 hours. Time machine initiate. I went in a time machine. I feel very sick. I'll never be the same. Alrighty, let's take a gander, shall we, at the nutrient content of my strange, crazy, extreme diet that's gonna kill everybody. So let's see, what did I eat yesterday? And I may or may not have eaten half of a vegan gluten-free cheesecake when I got to my girlfriend's house. But I'll never tell you. You'll never know for sure whether I did it or not. So let's just ignore that, pretend that never happened. This is what I really ate. I'm a Whole Foods vegan. I never cheat. So 1918 calories. It's a pretty normal amount. Some of y'all carb uppers are just like, man, you need 5,000. Don't you know that? Yeah, what are you gonna do with all that sugar? We can only store like 2,000 calories of sugar, and unless you ran a marathon, you have too much donkey sugar in your blood. 83 grams of protein, I feel like that's too much. This is the first day that I added the beans in. So before this, I was doing, basically instead of that cabbage and bean meal, it was a fruit meal. And I tell you, I peed much less yesterday on the starches, so that was nice. That was a nice little break. So that added quite a bit of protein. That meal alone had almost 40 grams of protein. So it's a bit high, but make those gains, yo. Make those gains. Fat was 12.8 grams. So you can see my percentages: 77% carbs, 16.8% protein, 6.1% fat. So not much fat. I'm doing like the 80-10-10 with a little more protein. But I did have the flaxseed, so you can see my omega-3 to 6 is like perfect 1-to-1. Take that. And all my nutrients are pretty good, except vitamin E. God. Yeah, it's me again. Yeah, vitamin E was low. No, cancel the bubble bath. No, I don't deserve it. So a little low in vitamin E, but vitamin E is more important if you have more fat in your diet, because E helps protect the fats, oxidizing the fats, not as important. I ain't freaked out about it. And selenium, obviously I could just Brazil nut, stupid. Omega-6 is actually a little low, deficient, but I could use a break from the omega-6s for a bit. So that's my diet. It's pretty complete. So if you're curious what I'm gonna eat today, similar, but I had this Welch's grape juice and I'm just like, I'm gonna have that instead of my green juice. So sweet. And since I made 4 servings of those yellow split peas, I'm gonna have those again with the cabbage and even more flax seeds this time. I'm gonna double that dose. And then I will make the potatoes again, just like I did yesterday, with a little Himalayan salt. Dr. Greger is coming out with all these videos now saying salt is toxic. I don't think we should be that worried about it because he's studying crappy food eaters who are eating more salt. Show me the study that has whole food vegans with no salt versus whole food vegans with salt, and then we'll know something. I don't care that your McDonald's eating friend is adding a little salt to his hamburgers and he got stomach cancer. That doesn't help my life. So you got to be careful with science, and I don't believe that Himalayan salt in small amounts. I feel better with salt. I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think I'm gonna get stomach cancer because all the foods I eat are protective of stomach cancer. It's gonna balance out. So Himalayan's got the somewhat more nutrients than the other salts, but it's not refined. So in my opinion, take this with a grain of salt. But a little bit is not bad. And if it helps you get in the whole plant foods, what's wrong with that? Prove me wrong, science. Oh, you've already proved me wrong. Alright, I think we're done here for today. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Thumbs down if you are vegan right now, but you plan on deep frying chicken wings later on tonight. That's not vegan. You know that. Chicken wings aren't vegan. I think the shoulder is vegan, but not the wing, you idiot. The wing, come on. Okay, we're done here. Subscribe so you can see my next video. I changed that. We're done. Buy yourself a vegetable. Oh, it's not a vegetable.